Uh, Sorry, having to take care of a couple different little pop-ups that came up. Right now we have the 2025 slide template open, and I have a group area called testing area and a single content slide. And so if you want to find media for that slide, you can go up here where it says media, browse media. And if you want to see recently used, those are the ones that I just played around with. Plus I recently imported those. Group upload shows you everything that has been uploaded by the user of this Proclaim software. Notice it also says owned, so these are the things that we own. If you just want to see Leadership Lab, here's all the stuff from Leadership Lab, because as we've done Leadership Lab stuff, we put them in their own board. So those are specifically to Leadership Lab. And you can actually then go down and look at just movie clips and see different movie clips that have been imported. We have backgrounds, which are solid backgrounds, non-moving. Then we have moving backgrounds. All these are owned, so all these are available to put in as a background, which then you can put text on top of. So let's just take this one right here, and we're going to apply that as a background. There is our background. And this white bar, what doesn't really show up on the screen because it's got all the squares. So, but maybe you want it to fill the entire screen, so that's when we put it at center. And now it fills the entire screen. And we can add in some text right here. This is my sample text. And from here, you can center it. You can change the effects on it, drop shadow, make it stand out, the styles, etc. You can pick, we want it bold like that. And then we can also change the size of that. So this is how you would put your text over the background that you've chosen. You can also put text in here, more text here. And that is this big box that automatically comes with every one of these. So you have the text box, and then you have the big box that comes with all this. And if you were doing multiple slides, you put a slide break in and put in more text, even more text, and then that goes to a second slide that has just that, but not this, because that is on the first slide. So if we were to preview that, we can see more text here, even more text. So you can take a look and see what it looks like and go back to edit. So that's where you would find some of those things. If you want to add in media, you can just go to import, and it's import images or videos or audio. Let's just say images and video. And let's see, try to look for something that I have not imported. There's one right now, Mountain View Lutheran Church. So we'll say open. And this is where you can put it into a board, the board that you want. Hopefully you would put it into Leadership Lab because it's stuff that's for us, so I'm trying to keep that separate. But also if it happens to be a moving background, you can put it in moving backgrounds as well, but that way we know it's in Leadership Lab. And if you have tags for it, say logo is a tag, we can also add a tag, Mountain View Lutheran Church as a tag, grace, because that is in there, spirit is in there, and serving is in there. So, and this is also our mission statement. So all that can be brought in. We say add, and now is importing it right now. If we go up to browse media, recently used. There it is. So that is the media, and it's in the group upload as well. If we go to Leadership Lab, we'll see that it's there. And if we do it as background, I think I put background, or did I put moving background? I put moving background, which is wrong. Shouldn't be a moving background, but that's no big deal because you can take it out of moving background right here. And now it'll be removed from there in Leadership Lab. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it out of all of this stuff. And now what I'm going to do is just say delete it. So hopefully that helps you in terms of finding the media that you're looking for. Please let me know if this is helpful or not. Take a look. There's different content items that you can look at as well. So you can look at Bible type backgrounds. And let's see, take it off of group upload and just look at Bible. Anytime you have multiple things selected, it's going to try to parse all of those. See, we're looking at media, Bible, movie clips. So right now this is what it has come up with as that, but maybe we don't want Bible and we just want media clips or movie clips. And these are movie clips that I imported in. We also put these in, I think there's a couple in here from Leadership Lab. Yep, there it is right there. I know that's from Leadership Lab. And so we've put some of our own in there as well as movie clips. Movie clips are different from moving backgrounds, but you can use a movie clip as a background as well. So you can do it either way. And just when we are doing this, we're trying to be very specific about what the intent for this was. Here is some other things you can look at. So popular tags is bulletins, countdown. Here are some countdowns. These are countdowns that come with this. It's also countdowns that I put in as well. So there are countdowns in here. And if you want to search on the countdown, let's say 10 minutes. Yeah, let's try it this way. 10, maybe 3 minutes. Well, sometimes searches don't work the way you want. There we go. There's a 3-minute countdown. So all these are 3-minute countdowns. We could probably do this as a 1-minute countdown, and there are some 1-minute countdowns as well. So just to give you an idea on how the searching works. And if we want to find anything with Jesus, there are some Jesus countdowns, but maybe we also want to find some Jesus videos. There is Jesus videos because they were tagged with Jesus in it. Maybe Jesus announcements. So announcement backgrounds. Okay. If we only want still backgrounds, now we've gone there and we're only looking for still backgrounds. So this whole media piece over on here really makes a difference, and you can take out each piece that you're wanting not to search by anymore, and that will give you all media results right there, which is 11,607 pieces of media, not just things that previous people have imported, but also pieces that come with Proclaim. And if you really want to get down to some nitty gritties, you can look out here, Proclaim Pro Media, which we show, again, these are the ones that owned. Proclaim Free Media, Faith Like Stock, so there's some stock media that they put in. You're looking for Bible art, you can find Bible art, because these are some pre-built in collections that they have. Here you go, Hillsong Kids. We don't own any, but if you look, here's a whole bunch of Hillsong Kids that can be purchased, and you can see purchase one item at $10 or buy the whole thing. So let's see, look at owned, don't have any of this stuff. We have a couple pieces of that, but we should have a lot of Logos media. Logos Mobile Ed, we should have. Playback media, not familiar with that one. And sometimes there'll be some community media that people have uploaded and made available for everybody. So, and then you also have down here ministry channels, the Chosen, some pieces from that. Awana. Church of God has added some of their own as well. And we could add our own ministry. And then you can choose, you're looking for, and this is something you may not have seen. Let's just do group upload, okay? And we're only going to look at group upload. And I got to take off this Church of God. And we're looking for group upload with green. There's all the green related ones. Or we're looking for blue related. There's blue related ones. Helps you kind of match along in terms of your theme that you're looking for. Here's some desert pictures. These are things I've uploaded. And if you look at, we'll just take that color off. And we look at let's look at videos. Okay, media type video. Okay, a lot of these things I have had over time and I have uploaded, like this one, this. These are things that we've used at Leadership Lab for years. These are some of the things that I've uploaded. This one is, I just happen to know because I recognize them. And I try to be pretty good about naming them when I upload them as well and putting them into the proper categories. So there's a lot of stuff through here of just plain backgrounds. Again, if you do a background, let's choose that one and say apply to background. All of a sudden this whole thing changed, but now we decided that we don't want it to fill the whole space, but we want it to be center only, okay? And the fill color we want as black. Now we just changed the bars on this side to be black, so that for sure when, probably the best way to do is we'll just downsize this whole thing and move this over. So now what we would see on our preview is we'd see black. But if we want it to be full screen again, we just choose center as the best one, but you can also choose bottom. It just moves the location of how it views that video, and we preview, and there is the preview because it's filling up the entire screen. So hopefully this has been helpful to you. I'm going to attempt to end this video and give it on back to you. I'll send this over.